Well, this Friday marks 1 year since Queen Elizabeth II died. Plans are now being drawn up to create a permanent memorial in her name.
She was just ordinary. She was ordinary, and yet she wasn't ordinary.
If anyone appreciates how the late Queen should be remembered, it's a superfan.
This is the Queen Room, then?
Yes, yeah. This used to be our lounge.
Margaret's dedicated her home to celebrating the royals. Now a national memorial for the Queen's being planned and a committee put together. And she'd like to see a different kind of statue.
I would like to see one with her and Prince Philip, because when you see one, you expect the other one to be there, don't you? Oh, I think it's very important. When you think how many people are going to see it, how many people around the world are going to see it, and they might not come over, but they're still seeing it on the television, all these things. I mean, I can only...
It could be iconic, couldn't it?
Yes, it is going to be iconic. Yes, definitely.
Ahead of the anniversary of her death this week, the government's announced plans for a permanent memorial to Elizabeth II and a national legacy programme. Historian Tessa Dunlop says royal memorials have evolved, but striking the right balance is tricky.
The Diana statue is an interesting one because it felt very personal, because there were William and Harry unveiling it, her sons' names around the base, and within living memory and taken so tragically so early on, and she wasn't conventional. I think the Queen, on the other hand, was very conventional. Yes, she had to move with the times, but she was someone who embraced tradition, who worked alongside, in step, if you like, with tradition, and how that nosed forward in a rapidly changing era. And I think that, therefore, an aspect of convention or tradition would be fitting.
A conventional statue of the late Queen's father, George VI, is on the Mall, with one of the Queen Mother nearby, and centre stage, the opulent Queen Victoria's too.
The names of kings, queens and princes who once reigned over us are all around, from street names to pub signs. But if you want to name your business or pub after the late Queen Elizabeth II, you won't be able to without special permission from the government, because her name is going to be closely protected.
Gareth Reid painted a portrait of the King in 2019. He describes the power of art capturing hidden sides to public figures.
It's about the kind of inner life or the secret part of a person that you don't really see, seeing that behind the scenes and behind the public veneer.
All will be unveiled in 2026 on the late Queen's 100th birthday. Its aim to be a timeless memorial. Adele Robinson, Sky News.